This video will assist you with your creating a letter with a letterhead word lab assignment. Let's get started. This assignment is Juan Padilla. If I look at the steps for the assignment, step 1 says run word, create a new blank document, change the theme to slate. If I go to my design tab, I can select the themes and choose the slate theme. Step 1 is complete. Step 2, create the letterhead shown at the top of the figure. Follow these guidelines. They're going to ask us to insert a shape. They want the shape of a rounded rectangle. They ask you to add in here the rounded rectangle, and then they're going to give you a specific height and width for it. If you're on your Format tab and you look to the far right, I can click to add in my height. My height is 0.53. Select my width. My width is 5.4. Hit enter. It's going to ask me to change the position of the shape to position in the top center. I need to come here to the alignment. I'd like to align it center. I'd like to go back to align, and I'd like to align top. Change the text wrapping for the shape to top and bottom. Go into the wrap text, choose top and bottom. Add the student name Juan Padilla. Click into my shape and start typing. Format the shape and its text as indicated in the figure. If I look at the figure, it's going to tell me to go into my shape styles. It wants me to select intense effect, brown accent 4. It's going to ask me to increase my font size. One of the things it shares with you in this particular assignment is you can select this large letter A and it will increase by 2 points per. I need it to be 26. It is now 26. The font style, it would like for it to be Copperplate Gothic Bold. Select that. Change the font color to red accent 5, darker 50%. Red accent 5, darker 50%. And make sure it is centered. I believe all the steps for that have been complete. It's going to ask me to go ahead and type underneath 157 Perry Road. Comma, Beachcomb, Florida. And I'm going to turn on my non-printing characters here, my formatting marks, just so that you can see them. They're going to ask you to put a dot in here after the zip code. So after I type 88579, it's going to ask me to put a space and then a dot. That's a symbol that has nothing to do with this formatting. This formatting here does show me some dots, but it's completely different. To do this, I'm going to my insert, to my symbols. I'll have to select more symbols if I haven't used it before. It's the first symbol offered. And select insert and then close. If you say insert again, you'll insert 2 or 3 or 4. Insert once and close. Then after that, you're going to type phone, colon, space, open parenthesis, 564, close parenthesis, space, 555, dash, 1563, space. Now that you've inserted that symbol before, I'll go back up to insert symbol and it's available for me very quickly. Space again, email, colon, jpadilla@earth.com. When I hit the space bar, it will turn that into a hyperlink. The instructions are going to ask me to remove that hyperlink. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit enter now. It's going to carry through that formatting with me. To make sure that I don't have any of that formatting, I can hit right here, clear this formatting, and it will clear any of that formatting that came with that enter. I need to do my bottom border now, so I'll select up here on Perry Road again. Go to my paragraph grouping on my home tab. Here is my borders button. Select the down arrow and choose my bottom border. I'm going to turn my formatting marks off and take a look at what I've got. I thought I had told it to remove this hyperlink. Let's make sure we've got that done. There we go. And let's double check. In this particular assignment, it's going to ask you to take a look at the figure for some of the steps, and it's also going to ask you to follow through with some of the steps as well. I did miss centering this because you've got to double check everything. So make sure that you double check on the figure itself. It will give you some instructions, like this here was stated to be centered on the figure. It says to center it. So double check that. All right, now it's going to ask me to save this letterhead with the file name. I already have this created. I can go to my quick access toolbar and click on my floppy disk to update my save. Then it's going to ask me to apply the no spacing quick style. That's on my home tab, and my styles grouping, no spacing, that's selected. And then type the document text below the letterhead. It says to set a left aligned tab stop at 3.5. Okay. I'm on my home tab. I'm going to my paragraph grouping. In my paragraph grouping, I will select the More button. Then I will select the Tab button. I'm going to choose that I will set a 3.5 tab stop for left alignment set, and OK. Now if I look on my ruler right here at 3.5, I can see that I have a left tab set. If I wanted to start typing now, that 3.5 mark on my left tab set, it states will be used for the ruler. It'll be used for my date line, my complementary close, and my signature block. It also asked me to make sure I insert the current date. That's all under step 3. I'm going to hit tab and type in there today's date, which is August 26th, 2018. Hit enter. And from this point on, I want to make sure I reference what I learned in the class lab or in the module pages, whatever you want to refer it to, of this particular assignment so that I know my formatting and my spacing. After this point, it's just a matter of spacing and typing. Go ahead and type out this assignment. Make sure you use your bullets. Save it and submit it to Blackboard when you're done. Good luck.